guys, it's me, and today I wanted to share a review of Home Chef with you guys. It's really cool. If you're not familiar with it, what it is it's literally a subscription where you subscribe to get a certain amount of meals sent to your door every week. There's different type of meal plans that you can choose from. You can choose, I believe, for like a family of 2 to a family of 4. So there's different options out there for people. Like I said, it's pretty cool. You go to their website, homechef.com, and you basically just sign up. You fill out a little food profile, kind of saying what your likes are, what your dislikes are, what types of meals you'd like to see, you know, whether you want high fat, low fat, whether you want fish, whether you want red meat, white meat, that kind of thing. When I did my profile, I didn't really have any specifications because we are not allergic to anything, and I kind of one of those people who like to try everything. So for me, my food options were pretty large. After you're done filling out that profile, you basically get a selection of meals that are picked for you for that week. You can also look through the list though. There's other meals as well, so you can swap meals out. So I picked 2 different meals and they arrived at my doorstep. You can choose what day you'd like them delivered. I'm not sure if you can choose throughout the whole week or if it's just Monday, Thursday, Friday delivery, but I decided to have my meal delivered on Thursday, and it came straight to my door, and it said that I didn't need to be there for it to be delivered, so that was nice. I didn't have to like plan my day around it or have somebody waiting at the doorstep. And my box came on Thursday as planned. It had tracking in it. I could figure out where it was at what time too, which was really nice. And when I got the box, it was very nicely packaged. It was a huge box, and every single thing was like individually wrapped. It was crazy. So the nice thing about Home Chef is that everything is measured out exactly to what you need it to be. So all of your ingredients, everything's already measured out for you, and all of the meals are supposed to take 30 minutes or less to cook. So because everything's pretty much already prepared for you and in front of you, it's really easy, and the directions are very clear. So in the box, like I said, I got all of my different ingredients, and then I also got my meal cards that had all the directions to my meals. Another thing that was really nice about this subscription is that all the meal cards had like pictures. I'm a very visual person, so to be able to see every step in a picture was really cool. And then it also had at the very bottom a cook within this amount of days under it, which I thought was really cool. So if you decide to do one meal over another, like I decided to do the salmon meal first, it was because the salmon meal said cook within 3 days, whereas the hamburger meal said, I believe, cook within 5 days. So I like that it had that. I'm one of those people who needs like an expiration date, like there. I need to know when the food goes bad, that kind of thing. Everything was pretty easy to follow. The directions, like I said, were great because there was both the visual description and then also the writing descriptions and ingredients and directions, and that was pretty awesome. There's very minimal prep work, like I had to chop some vegetables and of course cook everything and all of that. The one thing that I forgot was that I did not own olive oil, since again I'm rebuilding my kitchen from moving back in. So I did not have that on hand, and so that was one of the things that the recipe called for that we didn't have. So John actually ran out and got that in the middle of me cooking and filming. So there's very little prep work for both, at least both of the recipes that I tried, and they turned out really well. The first meal we tried was a salmon dish, and it was like I've seared salmon before, but I've never like been like, oh, I should do this. It's always been because there's been a recipe that I've seen. So it was really nice to again cook with fish, since I normally don't cook with fish, and to have like that step-by-step direction to make me feel more confident about it was nice. And then I also ate vegetables in a weird way. I'd never tried bok choy charred before, and this dish called for that. And I would never think to char bok choy, like to like almost burn it, and I didn't think it sounded very good, but it actually was very complimenting to the salmon, so it was very good. So the first dish was just, it was really good. Both me and John really liked it. It was fresh. It was something different that we'd never had before, and again, I was kind of surprised with myself that I actually had cooked that meal. So the first dish went really well and very easy and didn't take long, and the cleanup was really easy because everything was already pre-portioned out. The second dish I made was even better. It was a hamburger with like, I don't know, so it was like 2 patties and you squish them together with cheese in the middle and you pinch them all around, and I would never think to like have cheese in between 2 patties, like in there, and it was delicious. They sent you all of the fixings too. They sent you these amazing buns which you toast, and I don't know how, but they tasted so good, and they had the like restaurant style like like buttery sheen to the top of them, and they were like crispy in the right place, and I was just blown away by the buns, like just the buns. But then they also sent everything else. Like there was a little container of pickles, there was a container of arugula, onions, tomatoes. Like they had all of the fixings minus the ketchup, which who doesn't have ketchup in the refrigerator? Of course, who doesn't have olive oil? I didn't. But, I mean, it had everything you would need to make the perfect burger. Now, with the potatoes, I only had one potato to work with, and that was the only thing that I had a little bit of issue with, was making hand-cut fries for the first time. But the seasoning was delicious, and from the potatoes that I could get off of the pan, they were delicious. So both meals definitely got thumbs up by me and John. The hamburger probably got more of a thumbs up than the salmon dish. They were both really, really good, but I was just so impressed by like how well I was able to make the hamburger. I know it sounds really big-headed of me, but like I was shocked at how good it tasted. But it was really, really easy again, easy cleanup and everything like that. So my experience with Home Chef was really, really good. I believe the meals are like $8 to $9 something per person, and they're nice. They're like nice meals, and they're very, very, there's a good portion size, at least the 2 meals that me and John tried. I would totally suggest this for anyone who wants to, like I said, do just like, I don't know, like a fancier or nicer meal every once in a while, or maybe you're just a couple and you don't have kids and you're really busy, but you want to still like be able to cook and have those things but don't have time to go to the store. Like, this was just a really fun experience for us. We really enjoyed all the food, and again, like it made me more confident as a cook, because I just really was, again, I was just really amazed that I was able to like, I made hand-cut fries. I mean, I made hand-cut fries myself, which I'm like still like baffled by. So if you want to check out Home Chef, I will leave the links to that below this video. If you have any questions, leave them below as well. Let me know if you tried Home Chef, or if you're going to try Home Chef. I'd love to know what meals you've tried and if you like them and your experience with them. But yeah, I really liked it. I had a lot of fun. It was very easy to follow, and again, the meals were really, really good. So I'd say I had an overall positive experience with Home Chef, and I would definitely suggest it to anyone who's looking to do, like, just mix up their meal times every once in a while, because you can only have like casseroles and mac and cheese and spaghetti and SpaghettiOs. Like, you can only eat that so many times in a week. Not saying that's all we eat, but I mean, with kids and their pickiness, it's just, you gotta do what you gotta do to get your kids to eat, right? So yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you like my videos, you can also subscribe to see more videos, and I will talk to you guys all later. Bye.